Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a review on the Kat Von D Lock-It foundation. I already have my eyebrows on. The primer that I use today is the Cover FX calming primer. I have a little bit of breakout, but it's supposed to apparently help with breakout, the redness and inflammation and everything like that. So without further ado, let's go on with the review. So I already have my wet beauty blender, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this is the Lock-It foundation, and then this is medium 59 neutral. So we'll go on from there. We'll see. I think I put too much, but okay. So it's a liquid foundation, so it doesn't really look like my color. Oh, wait guys, let me get a mirror. Okay, got my mirror. First thing I'd like to say is it's definitely for full coverage, but it's very, like, how do I explain? It's very thick on some areas of my skin, like it goes on very thick. And like all the dark areas that I have, so around pretty much my mouth, you can kind of tell. It doesn't really cover it well. I don't know. So far, I don't really like it, but we'll see. My curls have gone ape shit. Yeah, it goes on pretty pale. Like in the store, when I went to Sephora, got my color. When I got my color, it actually went well. But you know how, like, when you go to the store and you try on clothes and you look all cute and you all this other stuff and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna buy it. Then when you actually go home and then you try it on and then you're like, why is it not the same? That's pretty much how I feel right now. Lock-It concealer. This one is M23 Cool, so we'll see how that works. So just to kind of throw a wrench in it, because I don't want it to be all themed of Kat Von D, I'm going to go to my my all-time favorite, the LA Girl Pro Concealer. This one doesn't say the name. It doesn't say the name. Oh, Beautiful Bronze. Just to kind of see what other if it does well with other products, drugstore end, and I said drugstore end, and it's pretty much its partner. I love this concealer. It's by far one of my faves. I have the Milani one too. I don't mind it, but I feel like I do better with the liquid. I'm gonna go back and use my beauty blender for the main parts, but for right now, I'm using this brush from e.l.f. and oh my gosh, when I first got it, it was the best thing that ever happened to me. It took me a while to kind of figure out the way it kind of works, but in all, like I love it. It doesn't need that much product. And last time before, because I used a beauty blender and that does soak up a lot of product, I used a bunch. So like, look, it's so nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and I don't know if you guys can hear, but my cat is begging for attention right now. It ends up being like this. I usually just get the beauty blender and then just blend it all out. So no worries. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the beauty blender all for everything else, everything that all like if there's any harsh lines, there you go, Agnes, there you go. I go ahead and just blend it all out. Now with the concealer, I'll just put some on, and then if I need to go back in to apply more, I will. In this case, I might. You see how like it makes my face look ashy. Like if it applied on well, it looks nice, you know. I mean, it feels nice. It doesn't feel too heavy. Though if you're used to a very thick liquid foundation, then it's fine. But for a person who's like me, I prefer the watery kind, only because my skin doesn't get that oily or anything like that. If anything, it gets kind of oily right here, or just around the nose, and then a little bit on the chin, but mainly around the forehead. But with the liquid foundation, it's never it's never too watery for me. Like it doesn't make me feel like I'm melting or anything like that. So I'm gonna go back with this brush here, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of brush that in. Next, I'm gonna put my setting powder on. Of course, this is my little holy grail of the NYX finishing powder. And I forgot my mirror. Next, I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that. I have a feeling that it's gonna get like very cakey on my smile lines, like when I smile here. But we'll see. We'll see. As that's setting, next I'm gonna go ahead and put on my Too Faced. This is Love Light, and then this one is Ray of Light. This is the highlighter, and I freaking love it. First of all, it's shaped like a heart. I love anything heart shaped. And then this foundation, like, I mean, look at it. It's so nice. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes. Look at that. Normally I use like a wet brush, but today I'm not. I'm probably gonna put some on top of it back on once I go ahead and set. So this is the Sephora brush. This doesn't say anything else. I like absolutely love this damn thing. Like, look how cute it make my nose. I'm go ahead and add some more here because you can never have enough. There's like a video I saw of Jenna Marbles, and she did like 100. I think it's Jenna Marbles. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's like 100 layers of highlight, and that looked nasty. All right, and that's it for the highlighter, or is it? Next, I'm gonna go in with the Rainforest of the Sea by Tarte. I love this finishing spray. It smells like lemons, though. No matter the foundation, I know it's a lot that I put on there, but I feel like the Kat Von D, like the foundation is so thick that my skin is not getting any moisture. Like, I love it. I love it because I feel like it would last a long while, and we'll test it at the end of the day. We'll test it. Well, I'll tell you pretty much my opinion on whether or not it sustained the Georgia heat or not. But I'm pretty sure, I feel like it's very thick. It's not as thick as I've felt on other ones, but it's still pretty thick. So if you don't mind that, then then that's it, one thing. But as far as right now, okay, so it's going to my natural color. All right, so I guess once you put a setting spray on it, it should be fine going to your color. As far as everything else, it plays well with others. By that I mean, like, you can mix and match other products with it, and it does fine still. I don't like how it first comes out, even though it doesn't make it come out, like, I don't like the color. Like, it makes me look washed out, and it's just, I feel like the chin probably needs the most love, because that's where I was seeing still, like, I don't know, like, it just wasn't, it just didn't look nice. It just looked like a man putting makeup over his beard. I actually cannot find my eyelash glue, so we'll just go au naturel on the eyelashes today. I'm gonna use the Too Faced Better Than Sex Waterproof. It's really good. It's really good. night. Alright, I chose the Moxie Bare Minerals. And then this is actually two different ones. And this is the color I'm going to be using. Sorry, wrong way. And then this one is Spark Plug. So apparently this this foundation is also, I forgot to mention, this foundation is also transfer free. So we will see throughout the day if the Georgia heat does not melt my face off. So I'm gonna go out, do some errands and stuff. See, this is already, I can tell, I can give you a heads up that right here, like around my mouth, like when I smile and stuff, like I can just tell it's gonna be cakey. Like I wish the camera is not really doing it. Like the camera is making my skin look fan-effing-tastic. But if you actually see me in person, like I don't know. Maybe I should put some. I normally don't put setting powder around my mouth, only because I never needed it. But I don't know, I feel like if I put setting powder on, then it'll just, I feel like it'll just make it look more cakey. So I'm going to do half a day without the setting powder on, and then half a day with it on, and then I can just give you an honest review. So we'll see. This is the finished look, and then we'll see throughout the rest of the day what we are going to do. Please don't think that my hair is like matted up, because this camera is not doing it justice. My hair is really, really curly. Okay, guys. So it just likes to curl up on its own. What else? But we'll see at the end of the day how it goes. So bear with me, guys. The day is ended. I've been out for a little while. So I can just be honest. So pretty much it got very tacky, especially when I was outside and it was very hot and everything like that. So it became very, very tacky. It did say that it wasn't transfer free. I mean, it was transfer free, but it did transfer a lot. When I first applied it on, it doesn't transfer or anything like that. But once you get going and everything, though, I don't expect it to be completely 100% transfer free. Like, that's just wizard talk. But like a good amount came off, and I was just like, oh crap. So I kind of had to blot all over my face to make sure everything was even. It did make me feel a little like it still feels cakey. So it's a good, but if you're used to that, like a very thick texture on your face, then go right ahead, it's fine. But I mean, for the most part, it wasn't, I don't expect it to be completely perfect. I mean, it's a good product still, regardless of the cons. It does do full coverage, but it's not, I've had some makeup that was very, very, very like heavy duty. This one is kind of right in the middle. It's good coverage, but it's not super, super thick. And surprisingly, it did not cake up around the mouth or anything like that. But so that's good. It didn't cake up at all. But just as far as that, like the transfer, and it does feel a little bit heavier. Like I said before, it's just not my preference. But if you're used to a very thick product, then it probably wouldn't bother you at all. But in general, I will still use this product, probably not as often though, but it's still a good product. It's still covered up everything. It plays well with others kind of decently. But other than that, not too bad. On the scale of 1 to 10, I give it a good solid 6 or a 7. So, but other than that, it's a good product. Make sure before you go to like and subscribe and tell me what you want to see next. Bye!